Hello everyone, Josh first back at it again, bringing you guys some more Digimon ReArise, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Brave Power type Pumpkinmon that we actually get from the Halloween Clash Battle event, the one that you can get farm up 10 of his eggs. If you guys did that, congratulations, because I'm going to tell you right now, spoiler alert, he is very good. He's actually better than I originally thought he was going to be, for the simple fact that he cannot go Mega. He is an Ultimate only, obviously, but his stats and his skills make him pretty good. On top of the fact he's 100% free to play, and you can farm up all of his skill ups to max, again, free to play. So, first we're going to go over all of his base information. Of course, he is a Brave personality Digimon. He is a power type, not a tech type. He has 3,131 attack, 4,378 HP, 1,339 defense, and 25 speed. Now that, of course, is his base stats, as always, and this will be at max level 99. Digimon skills, his passive, increase all Brave allies block rate by 20% permanently. His main skill, 230% damage to 3 enemies and 50% chance to stun for 2 turns. Sub skill, 100% damage to all enemies and decrease all enemies tech by 30% for 2 turns. So, of course, this is our boy Pumpkinmon. It is that time of the year. It is Halloween time, coming up very, very, very soon. So I thought this would be a great time to talk about this guy. A lot of you have been asking questions. How good is he? What's his stats look like? Is he usable in the current meta? Is he worth building up if we get him? Is he worth getting the 10 eggs? All those questions were very good, and hopefully I can answer all those in today's video. So, the first thing you're going to notice, he actually has really strong base stats for an Ultimate only Digimon. Keep in mind, again, he cannot go Mega. He's got 25 speed, which is solid for an Ultimate. He's got 1,339 defense, which is actually on the higher end. And his attack at 3,131 is also on the higher end for Digimon. Of course, he is a power type, so he's built for DPS, which is very good. But he also has semi-AoE and full AoE skills, which allow him to be more versatile in the current meta. Even though the current meta is very AoE speed tech heavy, he is a good anti-meta unit. Yes, we haven't heard that word in a long time, anti. He is a very good anti-meta unit. So, we've been talking a lot about the meta in the game, but we haven't really been talking about what's a good counter. This guy is a very good counter for the current meta. Now, his HP, of course, being a power type, he's going to have a little bit on the lower end of HP, only at 4,300. However, you can bolster that up by the fact that he's going to give himself 20% block rate, and he has his own personal plugins available in the Clash Battle Shop that's currently going on right now for the Halloween event, which will allow him to have his block rate actually get up in the 50% plus mark if you pair it up with another, defensive plugin that also has block rate. So you can get his block rate up easily, 50% plus, which allows that HP to not be so bad, and you'll be able to tank a lot of hits. So very, very good there. Another thing, his main skill is a semi-AoE, which means he's not doing all enemies he's attacking, more than 2. He's doing 2, 3, or 4. That's what I call semi-AoE. And that's where he falls under that category. He's a semi-AoE, which in a lot of regards, as we discussed in my last tier list, semi-AoE might actually be better than regular AoE for the simple fact that it's going to do more damage, allowing you to cleave quicker. And what he's doing with his main skill is 230% main damage to 3 enemies. That alone is really good, and if you consider that he's going to get that skill level to 10, because of all the droops you're going to be farming up, if you already have, or if you haven't, I would recommend doing so, or try to get as many as you can before that event goes away. If you're just starting, I know it's a lot to ask, but just try and grind out as much as you absolutely can. You're going to get that 230% easily over 300% plus. I'm not sure what the skill level 10 is at this time. I'll have to go and check that information out when it becomes available. Right now, I believe my Pumpkinmon is sitting at a skill level 2 with 2 more already being prepared to be hatched. So I'll be able to get him up to skill level 4, and then I'll just keep working until I get him to 10. So we'll be showing him off later on, on the channel. Not sure when that's going to be, but I want to wait until I have him at maxed out skill and everything. I want you guys to see how good he can be. But anyways, on top of that main skill, he has a 50% chance to stun. So he can stun 3 enemies for 2 turns, which is also very, very good. As a lot of you know, the game is very CC heavy. Crowd control, lockdown. Keeping your opponent from being able to make any moves. So having any kind of lockdown effect like that, like a stun, a sleep, a paralysis, a freeze, etc., is very helpful in the current meta, because you want to try and slow the other team down, because it is a speed meta. So, you know, obviously slowing your opponent down would be beneficial to you. So that is a very good, strong main skill. The damage multiplier is pretty good for an ultimate, especially when you get it to skill level 10. It's going to be over 300% plus, 50% chance of stun. Great. Sub skill. This is his full AoE sub skill. 100% damage to all enemies and increases all enemies' tech by 30%. This is where he's very helpful in the anti-meta. He's basically doing what Pumpkinmon's doing on her S1. He's doing on his S2, essentially. And he's lowering all of the enemies' tech by 30%, which is going to be very good because the meta right now is very tech AoE speed heavy. So you're going to be running into a lot of tech units. So being able to lower their attack by 30% also helps keep Pumpkinmon alive, because he's going to be receiving a lot less damage from a majority of what's in the meta right now. He's also giving you that high block rate with his passive on top of his personalized plugin with his defense plugin. And with all of that said, he's also the only power Digimon in the game right now that can achieve 60 plus speed. And the reason for that is for the fact that he has a plugin that gives him 24 speed as an attack plugin. Plus you can pair that up with another gold plugin that gives him 12 more speed. So you add that on top of the 25 speed he already has, he's going to have up to 61 speed. And I do believe actually he's not the only Brave Ultimate. I do know. No, yeah, he is, because his is the only one that has speed on it. I was going to say Rise Greymon, but I forgot Rise Greymon has crit rate, not speed. So yes, he is the only power type Digimon in the entire game right now at the recording of this video that can go beyond 60 speed. So that's huge, because the only other Digimon that can achieve that kind of speed are Digimon that are Death type, purple, because they can actually receive speed on their, I believe, 3 and 6 slot gear, the special plugins. So this is big. This guy's going to contribute to your total team speed because of that. He's going to hit very hard. He's going to be pretty tanky because he's going to have block rate over 50% easily. If you max out his plugin, give him another one with block rate plus his own passive. That's going to be good. He can stun, semi-AoE stun, and he even lowers tech, which is the meta right now, by 30%. Very good. Very good. Not to also mention that his base stats were also very decent for an ultimate. And you're going to get a skill level to 10 completely free to play. So this is big. This guy is amazing. Kind of shocked me. I was surprised when I actually saw his statistics and all that stuff. I actually didn't think originally he was going to be very good when I first heard about it, because he's an ultimate. I'm like, whatever. But then I started checking him out, getting the information, and wow, did he surprise me. He became basically a surprise to me, as did Noble Pumpkinmon. So the pumpkins are just taking over, guys. It's Halloween time in Digimon ReArise. So hope you all enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe, tick notifications so you don't miss a thing. Join us in our second channel if you're a big wrestling fan, as we cover wrestling content over there. We'll be doing that soon. So if you'd like to get an early jump, definitely subscribe to my second channel as well in the description below. Don't forget to comment below what you guys think about Pumpkinmon. If you're already using him, are you enjoying him? Are you excited for him? Let me know all that and more and what you think in the comment section below. And as always, have a wonderful day wherever you are. Until then, peace.